All right, live on YouTube, live on Facebook. Looks like we got a bit of a delay. Do we? No delay. Okay, looking good. All right, everybody, a couple minutes to show up here. See what we got going. Coffee in hand, obviously. That's all good. So, all right. Well, great Friday morning, everyone. Again, I stress, try not to be sad because it's Friday. I know, end of the work week, but we do have Saturday and Sunday if you choose to work. So, it's not all bad. So, and it's just a couple days, and we'll be back at Monday. So, no need to be concerned or to be depressed just because it's the end of the work week. I know a lot of you guys feel that way. So that's why I just want to comfort you this morning and let you know that it's going to be okay because, it's a short time and boom, right back at it. So it's all good. So today's live stream, interesting, going a little biblical on you there. Iron sharpens iron, and everybody in my life is better than me. Now, at first glance, depends upon how you're kind of wired. If you're wired the way a lot of people are wired, you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, that's pretty depressing." He thinks everybody in the world is better than him. No, not what I said. Because you're not wired like me. I'm wired, and I look at that and I say everybody in my life is better than me by design, because those are the people that I want to surround myself with. I want to surround myself with people who are better than me, people who are smarter than me, people who are faster, stronger, have done more, have accomplished more, have achieved more. I want all of those people in my life. I want them as close to me as I can possibly get them. I want to be able to pick their brains. I want to learn from them. When I get to the point where I start hiring people, I want to hire people who think they can do my job better than I can. People who want my job, people who think that I shouldn't have the job that I have. They should have the job that I have, which is great because that just means I can step away and let them do it at some point. And that's the exact opposite mentality of a lot of people have. So many people will hire people and surround themselves with people who are by design, and it shocks me, but by design less than they are, and because it gives them a feeling, it increases their self-worth. If people they feel better about themselves, or I guess you could say, they feel like they're above these people or whatever. But I'm just the opposite. I don't want to hire people who I don't think could do my job. I don't want to hire people who I think are less intelligent than I am. I don't want to hire people who don't have the same kind of drive and desire to achieve the things that I want to achieve. I want to hire people who are smarter than me, who are better than me, who have accomplished more than me. I want more people in my life who are better, faster, stronger. Whether it's their faith or their business or their family or whatever it is. I want to surround myself with people who are better than I am, and I had a great meeting yesterday with a couple of brothers in Christ, Sonny and Tim, who have been with me for a long time. I've known Sonny actually since before I was even saved, before he was saved too, Tim is just an amazing young man of God who is now back here in Richmond. He started here in Richmond, literally bus kid number one for us. It was the very first kid that we ever picked up from the hood and brought to church with us and for our children's service and whatnot, and has just grown up into this amazing man of God. He's preached all over the country. And he was out in Denver, Colorado for a while with Randy and his brotherhood ministry. And then he was up in New York, surprisingly enough, in Cortland and Elmira, New York, which my sister is from. One of my sisters was from Cortland. My older sisters, and my grandmother lived in Elmira for years. So it was like nobody knows Elmira. People in Cortland don't know Elmira. So, Elmira, New York. Yeah. So we had a great lunch yesterday. But just an amazing man of God, and a stronger man than me spiritually, a better man than me spiritually, a more faithful man than me spiritually, and Sonny the same way. Both of them still in full-time ministry, still doing it, and I love being around people like that. I love being around people that challenge me, that push me, that drive me to be a better person, a better individual, a better brother, a better son, a better. I don't have any kids, but I was going to say father, husband, don't have a wife, but a better anything, a better businessman, a better associate, a better acquaintance, a better friend, a better manager, a better leader, whatever the case may be. So do not ever be afraid to surround yourself with people who are better than you, because that's the way you get better. Iron sharpens iron, baby. And if you want to improve, get around people who are better than you. I wrote about this in my book, which is still in editing. But I may eventually just do a 10-part series on my book on the live stream here, but maybe that's the best way to do it. But it's you surround yourself with people who are better than you. You build your network with people who are better than you. You build. We were talking yesterday. Tim was talking about people who they look at his Instagram feed and they see him in the Ritz-Carlton doing all this crazy stuff, and they think, well, man, this guy's he must be getting $50,000 a pop when he goes to speak and preach at churches. No, he's built a network of people who are bigger, better, stronger, faster, more successful, whatever the case may be. So when he has a couple of families, 2 or 3 families that have said, look, every year you are doing so much for the kingdom that every year we want to cover you and your family's vacation. So they send them to these great places, and he's like, that's I couldn't afford to come here. And he made a great comment. I think he attributed it actually to Sonny yesterday. He said our faith has brought us more blessings than our jobs ever could, than our income ever could. So it's given them more opportunity to see the world, opportunity to travel, opportunity to speak and share the gospel with folks all over the country and whatnot. And it's just their faith and their relation, which really is your relationships. Not only with the Father, obviously, but with people, have enabled them to do a lot of great things that they wouldn't have normally otherwise been able to do. So it's a great opportunity, and it's a great short little thing you can remember. Iron sharpens iron, and that just means that you get around people who are as strong or stronger than you. Get the people who are weak or weaker than you. Obviously you reach out to them, you want to lift them up, you want to help bring people up. I love working with young people and bringing them up, but there are people, and you know them, you know who they are. There are people in your life who are just, Debbie Downers. You get around them, and it's just everything they do is just to drag you down, to drag your faith down, to drag your spirit down, to drag your attitude down, to drag your business down, to drag it's work just to be around them. And why are these people still in your life? Why are these people still in your life? Because they are not doing you any favors. As a matter of fact, the more you succeed, the worse they look, and the harder they try to pull you down to their level, because that lifts their self-esteem, if they even have any self-esteem. That is what enables them to feel superior to you. It's like, oh, you'll never achieve that. You'll never do that. You'll never be that. You'll never get there. You'll never, forget it. Get them out of your life. You don't need them. You don't want them. And they're hurting you. They're dragging you down. They're taking you in the wrong direction. You don't want to go backwards. You want to go forwards. And so that's my rant for the morning, folks. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you watching and tuning in and commenting. Remember to Subscribe on the hit the like button on the YouTube. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. On Facebook, give me all the hearts you can, and hit the well, I guess the hearts and the share. That's what it is. Share over on Facebook, and get the word out there. If it has benefited you in any way, shape, or form, I certainly appreciate that. Oh, I do have one correction that I must make this morning. I missed yesterday. I wasn't on yesterday. Got in the office way too late. And then, but anyway, my correction is that the day before yesterday, my stream on whatever it was, I forget at the moment. My mind's going blank. But with my when I was talking about my nephew, the AC AD and BC thing, the after death, before Christ kind of thing. He corrected me. He is 15, not 13. So Laszlo, nephew, 15, young man, fine young man. Had a great text time conversation with him the other day as well. He's growing into an awesome young man, and I know his granddad would be very, very proud of him, as his parents and I are. So he's just a really, really smart young man, and doing great things. Gonna see great things out of this young man. But he corrected me, wanted me to make sure that that I knew that he is 15, not 13. So my, how time flies when you're having fun. So at any rate, I guess that's it for this morning. I know it's a little late this morning, coming up on 10 o'clock here, but wanted to get this out to you. Happy Friday, folks. Again, don't be depressed because it's Friday. It's because it's the end of the week. You know, you only got a couple short days, and boom, right back at it. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. God bless you all. And as always, remember, doesn't matter whether you think you can or you think you can't. You're right, baby. Have a great day, guys, and a great weekend.